Hey, what's happening everyone? Jinsula here with a brand new Pokemon GO video. I hope your day is going really well, and let's get right into it. Alright, so Niantic announced what the raid day is going to be in the month of October. We of course knew that a raid day was coming, considering that we got all the details for the month of October just recently. And I really thought that this would be something really cool and themed around Halloween, but it's not necessarily that case. It's going to be a raid day featuring the Pokemon Mega Mawile. And I have to tell you, I'm a little bit disappointed because when it comes to this Mega Evolution, it's a very low impact Mega Evolution. It's not going to be game breaking or really change up your gameplay in any way. It's not going to be one that you will want to use for raid battles, considering that there are much better options out there. And I really thought that they would do something really cool. I was thinking that they would do something in relation to Halloween, considering that it is around this time where they're going to start pushing a lot of the Halloween events. But instead, we're getting Mega Mawile, and aside from getting the shiny, I really cannot say that this is one that you will want to participate in. But in any case, let's go over the details for this event because I know there's going to be a couple of you out there who will actually care about this raid day. First and foremost, this raid day is going to be happening on Saturday, October 12th from 2 o'clock p.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. local time, and it's of course going to be featuring the Pokemon Mega Mawile. Now, during this event, you're going to see the following event bonuses. You're going to see a whole bunch of Mega Mawile appearing in raids. Pretty much every single gym are going to have this Pokemon in raid battles, and it's going to rotate around the clock. You're also going to be able to get 5 additional free raid passes from spinning photo discs, and this is going to be very similar to how you get your daily free raid pass, meaning you're only going to be able to hold one at a time, so every time you complete a Mega Mawile raid, make sure you spin the gym photo disc so that you could pick up another one up to 5 times. And then you're going to have an increased chance at getting shiny Mawile. This is very typical of every single raid day. I believe the raid day rates are 1 in 10. So if you do 10 raids, chances are really high that you're going to pick up a shiny. And then the amount of remote raids you can do during this raid day is going to be increased to 20, which in my opinion is a little bit arbitrary considering that Mega Mawile is not an impactful Pokemon, so it may not necessarily be worth breaking the bank to spend all those raid passes. Now, speaking of breaking the bank, there's going to be an event ticket that will be available in the Pokeshop. This event ticket will give you 8 additional raid passes from spinning photo discs, and then you're going to have an increased chance to get Rare Candy XL from raid battles. You're also going to get 50% more experience when you complete raid battles, and double the Stardust as well. Alright, so with all that said, what are my overall thoughts? Well, it's pretty self-explanatory. This is a bit of a disappointing raid day. Now, don't get me wrong, I think every single raid day has its merits regardless of what the Pokemon is, mainly because it's a great way for you to farm up high IV shinies. Now when it comes to Mawile, that's going to be the only thing going for it because the Mega Evolution for Mawile is not going to be impactful by any means. It doesn't have a very high stat pool, and by no means are you ever going to feel like you need to bring it to raids. It's going to be one of those Pokemon that's going to be one and done. You're going to be doing a whole bunch of these raids to get the Mega Energy in order to get your Mega Evolution Pokedex filled in, and that's pretty much it. I don't necessarily feel like this is going to be something that a lot of players will actually care about, mainly because when it comes to Mega Mawile, it's one of those that is completely forgettable, and it's one that I think a lot of players are very disappointed about. They had very much a lot of opportunities to bring out something like Mega Metagross. I think that is one Mega Evolution that a lot of players are looking forward to. But I do think that this is going to be just a simple raid day for a Pokemon that not a lot of players actually really care about. I mean, maybe you could go for the shiny, considering that there is a 1 in 10 shiny rate for these raids. That is actually a pretty big deal. But aside from that, I really cannot say that you should break the bank spending a whole bunch of raid passes in order to get as many of these done as you possibly can. Just do enough to get the Mega Energy to Mega Evolve it, and after that, just Mega Evolve it to fill in your Pokedex and call it a day. That's my suggestion for this raid day. I also do not think the event ticket is going to be worth it. I mean, yeah, it's going to be nice that you could farm up Rare Candy XL, but I do think that for this Pokemon, it's not necessarily as worth it. Like, if you're going to be spending your money in this game, you should spend money towards stuff that is actually going to matter. That's just my own personal opinion. But for a lot of players, maybe because this Mega Evolution raid is going to be quite easy and definitely soloable, maybe they want to farm up the Rare Candy XL, and that's going to be the reason why they purchase the ticket. But in my opinion, there's many better ways to get Rare Candy XL in this game, and you could also double dip and get yourself really good Pokemon on top of it. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents on it. I really do not think this is going to be something that you should absolutely care about. It's going to be forgettable and it's quite unfortunate, but yeah. At the very least, we're going to be getting the Halloween festivities starting up after this event ends, so I think that is going to be a lot more hype than this raid day, and I'm looking forward to what they do for those Halloween festivities. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Definitely share your thoughts regarding everything that I talked about down below. Are you actually going to care about this raid day? Is it one that you're going to focus in on? Definitely share the reasons why, and yeah, let's have a great discussion. And thank you so much for watching this video. If you ended up enjoying it, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if it's your first time here, and don't forget that little bell so you can stay up to date on whenever I upload videos. And let me give a shout out to all of my patrons on Patreon. You all make this channel content possible. If you want to support what I'm doing here on the Jinsula channel, then do consider joining my Patreon. For all of my paid Patreon members, they get a permanent spot on my in-game Pokemon Go friends list. So when it comes to stuff like remote raids and the friendship system, if you want to play Pokemon Go with me, then do go check out my Patreon. And if you're looking for another way to support the Jinsula channel, you can do so by following me on social media. My handle is @Jinsula. I'm on the platforms that you see on screen. Make sure you go over there and give me a follow. And yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I'm Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, love yourself, and I will catch you in the next one.